Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. In case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flexibility practice, so find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So we're gonna begin today on our tummies. We're gonna spend pretty much the entire class on our tummies. Something a little different than we might be used to. So come on over. Maybe bring your big toes to touch. Just let your heels kind of fall out to the sides. We can start here by letting the chest come down as well. You might stack your palms, rest your forehead or a cheek or your chin. But just relaxing through your shoulders. Relaxing through your tummy. Softening through your glutes and legs. And with the next breath that you take, as you inhale, feel your belly push into the ground as it tries to expand. Feel your body soften as you exhale. And just allow yourself to settle in. Let go of your day. Let go of your to-do list. Let go of anything that you're holding on to from the week. When you feel ready to start to move, a gentle rock of the hips you can add in. When you feel ready to move even more, you can start to lift your chest and find your forearms, tucking your elbows under your shoulders. Let your palms face down for Sphinx. Your big toes might still be together, or you might open them up. But take an inhale, drop your shoulders from your ears, lift the chest, the upper body a little higher. Give your glutes a nice squeeze, push your hips down into your mat. Close your eyes. How does your body feel in this very moment? Take another inhale, squeeze your glutes. And as you exhale, relax your chest down. Let your elbows slide to the sides. Maybe stack your palms, rest your forehead. You could add the gentle rock or sway the hips back in. We're going to be moving our left arm out to the side. So starting with the elbow bent. Elbow in line with shoulder, palm facing down, maybe at the top corner of your mat. Nice cactus arm. You can rest your left cheek, you can stay on your belly, or you can start to roll onto your left side. Maybe a little, maybe a lot. You might also start to bend your knees here. Maybe you can stack your legs on top of one another. Laying on your left side, but just going as far as you need to feel something good through the left arm, shoulder, chest. If you did Bend your legs a little or a lot. Start to send them back out long so that you can roll slowly onto your belly again. And take your left arm and straighten it. So move your hand so it's in line with your shoulder and your elbow now. Rest your left cheek again. Do the same thing. Start to roll onto your left side. Maybe bending the knees, stacking the knees on top of one another. Maybe you can actually turn a little further. Your legs can straighten, they can be bent, but maybe you can point one knee up or both. Just another breath here. And then using an inhale to slowly come back over onto your tummy. Taking your left arm, we'll keep it straight, but slide your hand next to your hip. See if you can let your palm face down. Your hand might stay on the outside edge of your hip, or you might tuck it underneath, kind of under your quad, under your hip, and then trying to lay kind of on your arm. The palm is facing down. Your leg, if it's on top of your hand, it's holding your wrist in place, your palm in place. So maybe you feel your forearm, your wrist, your shoulder. Can be a lot, so if you don't want to do it, have your hand next to you and try to relax through your upper body. Not here long. If you are still in it, kind of scooch just a touch so you can slide your hand out. Bring your left arm up. Stack your palms again. Use them as a pillow if you'd like. Maybe your big toes come back together. Your heels might fall out to the sides, but you could go for a rock of the hips. When you're ready to switch to your right arm, start with that cactus arm. So elbow in line with shoulder, palm facing down at the top corner of the mat. Rest your right cheek. Start to roll onto your right side or towards your right side, any amount. Maybe bending your knees, maybe not. Slowly come back over onto our tummies. You can adjust your right arm when you're ready. Take your time, but just check on it. Make sure it's in a nice straight line, straight out from your shoulder. Rest your right cheek again. Roll over. Notice the difference from when your arm was bent, or maybe it feels the same. You might be able to go a little further with the legs. Maybe the knees are pointing up. Maybe one of them is. One more breath. And then rolling slowly back over onto your belly, sliding your right arm in so your hand is next to your hip. Whether your hand stays beside your hip or tucks under is up to you, but just make sure your palm is facing down. Relax through the upper body as much as you can. Soften through your forearm, through your shoulder. And then you can slowly slide your hand out or move your hand back to the top of your mat. Maybe stack your palms, maybe bring your big toes back together. A gentle rock of the hips if you'd like. And then when you're feeling good, we're gonna come up onto our forearms again. We're gonna be reaching back for our left foot. So see if you can just bend the knee, lift the foot up without holding onto it at all. See how close you can get your heel towards your glute just by using your hamstring. And then our right arm can stay in front of us for support. I like to kind of turn my forearm sideways. So your chest can stay lifted. And then you want to take a peek at your foot. Maybe you can hold your foot with your left hand. Maybe you can hold your foot on the inside edge and see if that opens up your chest and your left shoulder. And then you might start to look forwards, trying to bring that left shoulder forwards. You might encourage your heel a little closer towards your glute with your left hand. You might slide your foot into your elbow crease or maybe the middle of your forearm just to help the foot get a little closer towards the glute. Letting the chest continue to face forwards maybe. Here for just another moment. If you are holding your left foot with your forearm or your hand, you might try to flip the grip. So bringing the fingers to face forwards, the palm pushing on the top of the foot. And that might give you an extra shoulder, chest opener. Stay for just another breath though, before you very slowly start to unbend your left leg. Take your time. Points for those that go really, really slow to bring the foot back down. You can take a second to maybe rock your hips, bring your chest down, your forehead down if you'd like. Gentle rock, a little bit of movement. But then we're just going to be switching sides so you can start to bend your right leg. Try to bend it without holding on to it. See how close you can get your heel towards your glute. Then the left arm could stay down, maybe rotating it a little bit. So you reach back for maybe the inner edge of your foot. And then just notice how your chest feels, your shoulder, maybe starting to look forwards again instead of back at the foot. Letting the heel come as close to the glute as it wants to. You can give a little bit of assistance here with your hands or maybe your forearm, your elbow crease. Something of the sort. Those last few moments, if you wanted to flip the grip or try palm is resting kind of on the top of the toes, the top of the foot, fingers pointing forward. So see if you can bring that right shoulder forwards. The heel coming beside the hip or close to the hip. And then see how slow you can release your leg back down, avoiding any sort of slingshot movement with the leg. But once you're there, once your legs are down, maybe a gentle rock of the hips. We are going to turn over onto our back. Now we'll do our twist from our back so you can roll over. Bending your knees, planting your feet. Our knees are going to fall over towards the left side. You might stack the knees or cross the legs. But find a twist. Release the low back. Release the spine. Letting an inhale. Lift your legs back up when you're ready. And switching sides. Your knees can fall to the right. Stack your legs or cross your legs, but find a twist. A twist that feels good for you. Once again, when you're ready, a big inhale can help you lift your legs back up. Planting your feet or maybe hugging your knees towards your chest. You can take a couple rocks side to side, massaging the low back. If you want to find happy baby, reaching for your feet, maybe rocking side to side here too. But eventually letting your legs go, your feet to the floor, your hands to your belly, send your legs out long. Resting your hands on your tummy. We spent a lot of the class today on our bellies, on our sides. So just thank your body for all that it does for you. Finding Shavasana, staying here for as long as you have time for today. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.